Hi guys, welcome back to my FFBE channel. If you're a free-to-play player, have no fear, for Pastures is here. Before I start my review of the Final Fantasy Type-0 banner, I just want to make sure that everybody knows that there is this event and it's available on Facebook. You may not have heard about it, but it's called the Chocobo-nanza. And basically what it says, let me just get it for you. It's open from 24th of February all the way to 9th of March, and open to all FFB players who created an account and played the game before the 10th of March. So you could start the game right now if you're watching this FFB video. All you need to do, how to win. Players just need to purchase any item or equipment from the Fat Chocobo shop located in any of the 4 towns currently available: Lost Village of Marlow, Town of Coats, Town of Amor, or Devastated Town. Just any item. And at the end of the event, all of you who have done that, purchase at least one item from any of these Fat Chocobo shops, will receive the following: 200 lapis and 60 energy. Come on guys, if you're a free-to-play player, you need that 200 lapis, okay? So just go and spend your star quartz on something. So let's see. They even very helpfully, very friendly people wrote down for you what you can get for your star quartz. For 5 star quartz, you can get a phoenix down, or you could get an elixir in Devastated Town. Okay. For 10 star quartz, you could get a healing staff. That's not too bad if you wanted a cura on a 3rd support unit to just help with the healing. Black Garb for 20 star quartz. Shining Bracer for 30 star quartz. You could get these status immunity equipment. This black belt, I actually got it 30 star quartz because black belt helps to give you counter, so it's pretty useful on, say, your tank like Cecil. I've used it on Cecil a number of times, and quite an interesting and useful equipment if you need to counter. Rune Armlet, 40 star quartz. Earrings. Now you really need earrings if you are using a mage at all in any of your teams. So obviously my X-Death has 2 earrings. That's 100 star quartz altogether. So you need to start saving up, go play the arena. That's the easiest way to get star quartz. But in the town of Amor onwards, in Devastated Town as well, you can get a 5-star Trust Moogle for 300 star quartz. And so I'm actually saving up for that. How do I see where the star quartz is? I was told that there was an easy way to see where your star quartz is. I don't know where it is in version 2.0. But hey, look, there's this interesting ability, equip rod 200 star quartz, and this force shield 50 star quartz. This force shield is pretty darn good. Let me see if I can get it up for you guys. What's it called? Force shield. And look at this, guys. Look at this. Defense 40, Spirit plus 8, and Fire Ice Lightning plus 10% resistance. It is one of the better shields that you can get. Unfortunately, you have to spend star quartz on it, and it will set you back from mining for your Trust Moogles. But if you've already bought your 2 Trust Moogles that are currently available, then go ahead. Go get a force shield for your units. I am currently using my force shield on. Let's see, who am I using it on? I don't even know, man. No. On my Rain, of all people. And I use Rain a lot, and Rain is being used in Arena. The reason why force shield is good is because that as a heavy shield, you really want something with a little boost to spirit. Okay, the Thunder Shield and Flame Shield are good except for the fact that they give you negative elemental resistance in you know, whatever is the opposing element. So Ice, Flame, Thunder Shield, they're good but not that good. The Patriot, you should be able to unlock that through the story for Charlotte. That gives you one of the best. The Aegis Shield from Leo gives you resistance to Petrify. That is probably the best one that you can get. The best heavy shield. It is a Trustmaster though. So barring that, Force Shield is the best that you can get from the Town of Amor. So I would definitely go for that if I'm looking for something to buy. And here is a very interesting one in Devastated Town, which just unlocked. Man-Eater for 200 star quartz. Can you see it? That's just awesome. 50% extra damage to humans. Great for those bosses. Great for arena. If you can afford it, you know, if you've already bought your 5-star Trust Moon goals, both of them, then go for Man-Eater. If not, you know, you better start farming for your Trust Moon goals, because Trust Master rewards are actually more important, because the Man-Eater will always be there. Holy Lands, and you need your Trust Moon goals because you need to unlock 2, if not 3 Trust Masters for the Gilgamesh trial, which is going to be unlocked pretty soon next month, I think. And Holy Lands, I don't know what Holy Lands is, so let me go check that out for you. It's 100 star quartz. I may be able to afford that. 82 light element, so against those evil bosses with dark element, this would be a pretty good spear, man. So there you go. This is the event. It's called Chocobo-nanza. Please go and do it first, okay, before anything else. Now, back to the banner review, and if you remember our last banner with Final Fantasy Type-0, we had Ace, Jack, Trey, and this character called 7. And in this current banner, we're gonna be bumped up to 8 and 9. But let's just start with the lowest tier unit first. And Cinque, or Cinque, or Cinque, however you want to pronounce it. I like to think of it as Cinque. Cinque is the 3-star base hero, together with 8. But Cinque here is only goes up to 5-star. Don't really like her that much. Although for a 5-star, she's actually not too bad. She has one of the rare abilities, Stone Killer, which is pretty good. Okay, but I wouldn't bother. You can get Stone Killer using the Golem 2-star Esper. But here, Trustmaster reward is pretty good. Innocence is called attack and defense plus 20%. So for your physical attackers, this is gonna be awesome. Pretty easy to pull Cinque since she's a 3-star base. Okay. The other 3-star base we have is 8. He also only goes up to 5-star. Nothing much to speak of in his abilities, except that he can boost attack when equipped with a fist weapon. And we do already have some pretty interesting fist weapons. So, okay, maybe we could do that. But again, his stats as a 5-star, not going to be that good. His Trustmaster reward, Tranquility, HP and MP plus 15%. I'm like, well, if I wanted to put an HP plus 15 on someone, which I do for my Reefia, then the extra MP would be very useful. So this, again, not too bad. It does have some use, but not as great as attack plus 20, defense plus 20 from Cinque. The third unit we have is a 4-star base called 9. And it's a pretty nice looking spear carried over the shoulder there. And he goes all the way up to 6 stars. And His ultimate ability is pretty good. Hyperdrive, not hyperdrive. Hyperdrive, physical damage 4.5 times. That's actually not too bad. With jump delay though of 3 turns to one enemy. So okay, actually it evens out with the other kind of jump abilities, because the jump delay of 3 turns is pretty that's a risky move. Okay, so here is what I would say. He has some global exclusive abilities. Okay, so obviously he's a jump attacker. So physical damage 1.8 times with jump delay 1 turn. So I wouldn't really use this unless it was like the last hit or something, or everyone was dead and you really needed that extra damage just to kill off the boss. Then okay, then I might use hyperdive. But if not, the regular jump is as good as any other jump. But the global exclusive abilities, he has this thing called and it's not here. Yeah, it's not here. But it's called impulsive, and he boosts his attack and spirit by 20%. So here it is attack plus 20%, and he gets boosted again by another 20%, and he has increased attack 30% when equipped with spear. So actually it bumps up his attack by quite a bit, and his base attack is 152, which is pretty high. Okay, so wow, I guess in the JP version not many people find 9 very good, and in fact 9 is like, his rating is only 80, okay, out of 100, and so nobody uses him. And so for the global game, they really need to make sure that he gets a bit of a boost, otherwise he's going to be a pretty sad unit. You're not going to use him in the end game. But with impulsive, boost attack and spirit by 20%, actually it's not too bad. And he also has high jump, okay, and at least in the banner it says boost damage inflicted by jump, okay, and over here it says 100%. So they don't have impulsive here, so I don't know whether this is still the same stats for for the global version, because this is likely pulled from the Japanese version. Of course it could have been data mined from the global version, then this is the thing, but I don't know why impulsive is not here. In any case, there is another global exclusive ability called Clean Sweep, which is also not here. And Clean Sweep deals partial unmitigated damage on all enemies. It's an AoE unmitigated damage attack. That is really, really good, guys. That is really, really, really super, super, super good. I think 9 is actually a pretty decent unit. It would be good if you can get him. So his Trust Master reward is this thing. What's it called again? Action. Increase experience by 50%. It's okay. Growth 8 also does the same. I'm not sure why people like this, but but as an attacker, he is actually not too bad. Okay. Now the last unit, Queen, the 5-star base. Queen is actually pretty good. Okay, let's just go to the Trust Master quickly. Wisdom, attack plus 30, HP plus 20%. Just on the Trust Master reward alone, this unit is worth getting. Queen has an amazing Trust Master reward. Attack plus 30% without having to equip a certain weapon. Without conditions, that's great. And the HP, even more survivability, 20% there. That's insane. I love this Trust Master Wisdom. It's great. Top tier. But let's look at Queen's abilities. Celestial Lunge, whatever. Defense, Spirit, up by 20%. HP, also all the survivability up. Then we come to Magic and Attack plus 20%. Wow, okay, that's not too bad. But is that all that we have? No. She can also auto refresh, and like I always say, any unit with auto refresh, recover MP abilities, they are top tier units in the current meta. Okay, it is just OP at the moment. Um, and so auto refresh is a must if you want to even consider putting that unit in your first tier, first team. But look at this ability called Berserk. Increase attack by 200% for 3 turns when HP drops below 3%. Now, if you're counting on somehow getting hit until it's just between 0 and 3%, so that you can, proc this, I think that's ridiculous. That's crazy. So Berserk is so a weird ability. But hold that thought, we'll come back to Berserk later on. The ultimate ability, Devastate, now that is pretty cool. 5 physical damage, 4.5 times to a random enemy. Okay, that's a 5-hit attack if I'm not wrong. And she has Innate Kuraja, that's insane, and Thundergar. Wow, not too bad, and that's why her magic plus 20%, spirit plus 20%, that comes in really handy for her. So she's not just a physical damage dealer, she's also a magic attacker and a healer with Kuraja. I would love to have Queen in my, because when you are fighting those tough bosses and Rufia and Cecil are doing everything they can to keep the buffs up and to Asuna and all that, a third healer with Kuraja is like, wow, immensely helpful in those kind of fights. So Queen is really up there. And look at this. She has Limit Burst, Divine Judgment, light physical damage, 1.8 times. That is awesome. Especially most bosses are weak to light. And with HP drain 100% to all enemies. I mean, it's an AoE limit burst. This is great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love Queen. Okay? But that's not the end, because Queen, actually, there's even more to her. Let's see if I can get us there. And just look at her enhancements. Can you see enhancements? Okay, these are the enhancements. So we know it as Berserk. Over here it's called Rakshasa in the Japanese translation. But you can enhance Berserk to this, okay? So attack plus 200%, but then you change it to now the threshold is 6%. So suddenly it becomes a lot more useful. Yeah, 6% is great. It's not that tiny little window that you're trying to aim for. Well, I don't think you're going to aim for that, but you're trying to hope that, oh, somehow you just have that much 50 HP left or something. That's ridiculous. But 6%, that is a bigger margin. Not that big, but at least it's twice as big. But it also gives 200% defense and 200% spirit. So that is super, 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 super awesome. Later on, you get to increase the attack by 300%. So wow, when she's on the last legs, Queen gets really powerful. But that's not the best. The best is Devastate, because Devastate is 5 physical damage to a random enemy. Okay, random target physical attack, 5 hits. Later on, though, when you have enhancements, it becomes a single target physical attack, and the damage multiplier is a lot higher. That is a 5-hit single target attack. That, my friends, is a top tier attack. It is very, Very, very good. And, oh, I forgot to mention, she has this this interesting ability at 5 stars called Magic Martyr, and it says heal 10 MP 0.3 times over 3 turns to all allies and inflict damage 500 to caster. So basically this is not a heal, okay? Basically this is an MP recovery for all allies ability. And 10 MP though is not very much. Later on though, with enhancements, it becomes 35 MP recovery, okay? But I'm not sure what this means, self 95% HP damage, so that's quite a bit. But hey, you can easily heal that up. And in fact, if you use energy share and 95% target HP damage, guess what happens? Straight away, you get into that 6% range to be able to pull off your Berserk. So that's one way to play this game, or to play Queen. Okay, so I think that Queen is pretty powerful, not too bad at all. Let's go back and just check out the Ultima Japanese unit rankings, and you can see that Queen here is rated 88. Okay, and the 9 is all the way down. He's ranked 80, I think, somewhere. I don't even know where he is. Here he is. Really pathetic. 4th last in the whole list. And so, in the Japanese version at least, they have needed to boost up these 2 units. And so Queen has some global exclusive abilities. She has an additional attack plus 30% in the global version. That's great for us. So she is going to be hitting for a lot. Look at her attack, 144. Remember 9s was 152, which is up there with the top tier ones. So an extra 30% is going to be awesome. And as well, she has Justice Guard, which is basically immunity to blind and paralysis. That is awesome. So she doesn't have any innate resistances. And neither does she have any here, but that resistance to paralysis and blind immunity is going to be so good in the global one. And she has an enhanced Devastate, they say. So this Devastate that we see here is actually going to be even better. Oh! It actually says it's a 5-hit physical attack combo on one enemy. So straight off the bat, our Devastate is already, even without enhancements, already single attack, single target. So that's insane. She is really good. But here is the really good thing that I love about her. In the global exclusive ability, she has Flinch Proof Martyr, which is an auto revive with 1% HP within 5 turns. Okay, that means like, as long as you don't die twice within 5 turns, you can auto revive with 1% HP. And guess what? That automatically triggers Berserk. So guys, she's a very, very viable unit. The only problem is that a lot of achievements that require no unit being KO'd. So you may not be using Queen all that often. But if you need a survivable unit, then this auto revive with 1% HP is insanely good, guys. So you let her die. She auto revives 1% HP. She has Berserk, so she hits next turn with 200%. 200% attack. That's crazy. Then you just keep on casting Devastate on them. 5 hits to single target, and then after she's attacked, heal her up, and then she'll be fine. So this is really, really, really good. Queen is really up there with the best of them. So if you're a free-to-play player, you want me to tell you whether or not you should pull for these units, for queen, for 9, for 8, and for Cinque. Should you pull for them? Well, let's just make a comparison with some other units which are already in the game. And my good friend Xyron already did a video based on what other people data mined. And so Orlando is already in the game. Now let's just check out Orlando very quickly. I think he's here. No, this is Queen. Where's Orlando? Come on, Orlando. Orlando, Orlando. Okay, here we have Orlando. Okay. I just wanted you to look at Holy Explosion. His ultimate ability. It's over here. It basically is a 200% single target 7-hit physical attack with ignore 50% defense. And it reduces light resistance by 50% for 3 turns. A 7-hit physical attack at 200% with ignore 50% defense. Orlando is likely to come out within the next few weeks, probably in the next month or so. If I were you, I would save my lapis for Orlando because he's just insane. Because Orlando, when you couple Orlando with Chizuru, and most of you would have Chizuru, or Luneth if you have Luneth, even better, they can really chain those physical attacks very well. Because 7-hit physical attack, oh my gosh, with 50% ignore defense, that is going to be way better than anything that Queen is going to be able to do. So, as great as Queen sounds, don't be fooled. Don't be tricked by this banner that's coming out first. Because they want you to spend your lapis. They want you to spend money, buy the bundles, spend your lapis, get Queen, 1% chance, okay, to get a rainbow. And then, after you've done all that, you got Queen, you're very happy, and then Orlando comes out and you realize, oh my gosh, Orlando is going to be so much better. Like, what have I done? So save your lapis for Orlando. That is my advice as a free-to-play player. Keep the faith. Peace out.